listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.
Welcome to the White Wall Sessions Radio. I'm your host, Dan Schaefer. On tonight's show, part 2 of Illika Ward, the Hidden Timber Band, and the Velcro Ultrasound. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are now accepting submissions for Season 8. To apply, visit whitewallsessions.com. The White Wall Sessions would like to thank these fine sponsors for their support. Last Stop CD Shop, Bell Incorporated, Workplace IT Management, J. Rick Luthery, The University Center, Screen Flare, The Pink Moon Room, Club David, Great Outdoor Store, local branded convenience stores, Minuteman Press, Vishnu Bunny Tattoo and Piercing, and South Dakota Friends of Traditional Music. Illika Ward is a powerful folk duo hailing from Rochester, Minnesota. They joined us for Season 6 and showed us an incredible time. They've been crafting beautiful blues ballads for over 15 years and just released their first album, Many Faces. Illika Ward is Jake Illika and Joel Ward, both on acoustic guitar and vocals.
If I decide to come with you tonight, promises will be broken before we see the light. The moon's blacked out, but you're still bright, giving color to the dark while making things alright. Steady goes it, steady dear. Walk back slowly, think it over. I'll be easy and let you know. Maybe sometime I'll come over. Ooh. How could I possibly be what you need? Like a train that has derailed, I tumble and I heave. Further up the line you'll see my engine keeps on going past destruction that I leave. Steady goes it, steady dear. Walk back slowly, think it over. Well, I'll be easy and let you know. Maybe sometime I'll come over. Ooh. last I see of you, just a rusty, worn out version of the things you thought were true. Maybe it's me, maybe it's you. Well, I vow never to know what it is I'd like to do. Maybe this will be the last I see of you, but just a rusty, worn out version of the things you thought were true. Maybe it's me, maybe it's you. I vow never to know what it is I'd like to do.
You know, you talk about those harmonies, the sibling harmonies, you know, it sounds like. When did you actually discover that? Was that recently or was it way back when in the beginning?
That's developed.
Yeah, that's definitely developed. When we had the band going, I was singing some harmonies and they were working, but they're not as strong as they were now, I think. And plus changing it to more acoustic based, a little more folky, Americana. We definitely wrote quieter songs and played quieter. So like you can hear Joel sing with an edge, but when he's singing back or like harmony with me on one of my songs, it's a lot. He'll tone it up to be smoother, and that's just kind of we found those, and it's like man. And we do a lot of singing in the car. And
I think over the years, you know, as much as I try to keep my voice, I've adapted to some of his style, and he's definitely adapted to some of my style.
Yeah.
And that lends itself to the sibling harmonies, I think, more than anything is just that so much of, you know, I do certain inflections and he's trying to hit the harmony. We do it so many times that he's like, oh, he's going to do that little thing with his voice. So we end up, you know, it's just repetition.
Sometimes I guess wrong, but I'm getting better at reading it. I'm like, oh, he's going there tonight. All right.
Yeah.
And it depends on the show too. Sometimes if we're doing a live performance, a 45-minute set on a really cool listening room bill versus a 4-hour night up in Nederland, Colorado at some
completely
mountain bar, just rocking it all night. It's, So we change the vibe a lot, but overall, it's that fluid kind of sound we go for a lot. Like when we're writing set lists out, it's like, well, this one has both our harmonies throughout, or this one has it on that strong point. So we like to fill it up with. We know it's one of our stronger points. So
sure, Joel, you said it developed. So did this style, sort of the acoustic style, did you chase it or did it find you?
I chased it completely. I'm surrounded by a lot of really heavy pickers, for a lack of a better term, I guess. There's just a really good Americana scene, bluegrass, and outside of that, especially I don't really like the term Americana, but that's what it is. It's mellower.
It's a broad term.
it's a good umbrella to put roots music under.
Yeah, it's definitely more roots scene there, and there's just really good players, and I want it in. And I learned a couple different picking styles, and I was trying to get serious with the guitar a little bit. And a lot of the album we made in 2016 came out in a month. Most of it, really, I
It's
think.
2 sessions, and
Really?
then one song on there. It was just a separate session months before this main recording sessions.
So I definitely never wrote anything like this with our previous band. It was rock and roll.
But he and I have both like been doing the solo guitar thing in the corner of a bar or a pub or a coffee shop for a long time. So I mean, he was always doing acoustic that way, but where we met was we were both wanting to do rock and roll and kind of a jam styled band and playing electrics and stuff. So this was both kind of a thing we knew, but to put it together was a lot of fun. And
It was a joke at first. I mean,
Yeah.
we wanted to drink beer and play cover songs and make a little money and not be so we were in a serious band trying to, book all these runs, and it was just a lot of work, and we wanted to just kind of.
You never wander too far from my mind. I think of ways I can repay.
I think I went out of tune too, so I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Cable's over here. Do we keep announcing it like I'm doing, or? Yeah, okay. This one's called I Ain't Blue. You never wander too far from my mind. I think of ways I can repay in kind. When you are near me and I am near to you. When you are near me, I ain't blue. The road that I'm traveling reminds me of home. Reminds me that you're sitting all alone. When you are near me and I am near to you. When you are near me, I ain't blue. Many miles since I last seen this place. Many miles since I last seen your face. So when you are near me and I am near to you. When you are near me, I am blue. Hush now, darling, try and get some rest. Realize I'm trying to do my best. When you are near me and I catch a glimpse of you. When you are near me, I ain't blue. When you are near me and I am near you. When you are near me, I ain't blue. I ain't blue. I ain't blue.
Coming up after the break, the Hidden Timber Band.
You are listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.
The Hidden Timber Band from Pierce, South Dakota joined us for Season 6, where they brought their unique blend of bluegrass, folk, and country, energizing the studio audience. The Hidden Timber Band is Emily Asher, guitar and vocals, Cody Asher, guitar, Zachary Smith on bass, and Steve Dokken on djembe. Well, we are here with the Hidden Timber Band at the White Wall Sessions. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Emily Asher, can I ask you to introduce the band?
Right. So right here is this my long-legged guitar picking man, Cody Asher, married 12 years. And then right here, Zachary Smith on the big bass and Steve Dokken on the djembe.
Dokken. Great name.
Doc.
Doc.
No, and people would be like, Steve
Everybody
Dokken.
calls me Doc.
Who's that? People
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
nobody knows that.
People say that. His name is Steve? And I don't know. They're a little shocked every time they find out your name is Steve. So yeah,
I know. It's
Doc.
amazing.
Doc did it.
You have a real name.
And so you are from the Pierre, South Dakota area, right?
Area. Mhm.
Now, this podcast goes across all over the country. We are saying Pierre. It is pronounced
Right.
spelled Pierre, but it's pronounced Pierre.
Pierre.
So, are you all from the Pierre area?
I'm from Pierre.
Okay.
I'm from Pierre too.
Yeah.
Yep. We live north of Pierre, about 20 miles up near the little ghost town of Okobojo. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You wrote a song, Okobojo. I want
Right.
to talk about that in a little bit. So, tell me about Pierre and the music scene. You're an original band. You play original music. I'm sure you play some covers too. But is it hard? Is it a hard place to be original band? Or are people wanting covers?
Oh, yeah.
It's all covers.
Yeah.
All
Absolutely.
Covers.
But
They don't want to hear us.
Free bird.
we always say at a performance or a gig, that we get a lot of requests and we take them, but we just don't take them very seriously. Like, but keep them coming. You never know. Might hit on something here and there. Yeah.
So if you just say one of your songs is a Shania Twain song or something, then they'll say, okay, I like that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So is that what makes you want to write a song, an idea, or is it the music, or is it everything? Or does it vary from song to song?
I think when we write stuff together, it's a lot of, Cody coming up with something that we like on the guitar and then putting some lyrics to it. The Fine Horses song that we recorded today those lyrics were written by our dear friend Rochelle Dockin. Rocky. She's got the same kind of name as Doc. No one would
Rocky.
know her other than Rocky.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that was a very personal song for her after her dad had passed, and she emailed me the lyrics to it, and it was born in about 5 minutes. It was a song immediately. But a lot of the songs come, from an idea or a point in time. That's kind of the way that I think about it. It's more of a timestamp.
Just capturing that thing, whatever it is, and then, so it is kind of more of an idea rather than a rhythm, and I need songs so that people can dance to it. Is it more of a delivery of an idea?
Yep. Conceptual.
Post-it note.
It's a Post-it note on your steering wheel.
Perfect.
And so when the rhythm section here, which is really good, by the way, you guys are great.
Thank you.
When you guys, how do you get the song to the whole band, or do you? Do you do it solo, or does it come straight to the band?
Well, they kind of give me the chords or just play along, and I try to find something that works for it. That's about it.
And Doc, you've got an interesting drumming style there.
Wonderful kind.
It's an unconventional djembe. Very much so.
Yeah, I like it. It was really
Well, thank you
cool.
so much.
Interesting.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So how long have you been playing drums?
Well, Al, I've been playing since I was about 12. I used to play with sticks and stuff, trap set and stuff. But I got into these not too long ago. My wife talked me into playing again, so lost my hand in Vietnam is what happened there. And so I took quite a break. Just didn't really know about all the different drums, djembes and congas and stuff like that. So I didn't really want to play bongos too much. But yeah, it really worked out good, and these guys kind of let me hang out with them, so it's pretty neat.
Well, you add a lot to the band. Did you think that you were never going to play the drums again?
I was pretty sure I wasn't, yeah, but
Well,
like I say, my wife talked me right into it, and man, it's been a gas. I've had a lot of fun with these guys. I appreciate it.
who writes most of the songs?
Most of what we did today were songs that I've written, a couple that Cody wrote, and we've done a couple together. But yeah.
Yeah, now it seemed like a lot of those were kind of personal or things that are in your life. Is that how you write?
Absolutely. Yep. You are at risk of being in a song if I know you. Yep.
So, and one of those songs is the Okobojo. Tell me about that one, how that came about.
Well, that was just very early on. I have to be honest. Cody taught me how to play the guitar. And so, once you learn 4 chords, man, here we go. So it's one of the first songs that I
You're
wrote.
showing off.
Oh, I know. Yep. So that was written at a kitchen table on a cold winter day, thinking about our neighbor Bonna Finley, who was a sweet lady that passed away here a couple years ago and had to deal with Alzheimer's and dementia. And she meant a lot to everybody who knew her. She was very special. Her and her husband raised their family on Okobojo Creek, and we were lucky to get to know them. And I was visiting her one day when we had bought our property near them, and went over to visit her. And she'd been, we'd been gone for a while, and she had no idea who I was anymore. But we had a nice visit, and I said, "Well, Bana, we've just bought a house just down the creek from you." And she said, "Oh, how nice."
She was so excited.
So sweet. Now, what creek is that? I said, Okobojo, Bana. Oh, yeah. She lived there 60 years. And it was sad. So that was the inspiration of the song. But really, it's just more of about her beautiful life and being able to spend such time in a wonderful place. And we're right where Okobojo Creek runs into the Missouri River up on Lake Oahe. And it's a very beautiful place. So I told Cody, yeah, it's sad. Bana's not doing real good. But if we're still living on this creek 60 years from now, till we don't know what creek we live on anymore, maybe that's a win. Yeah.
You're doing good.
We played that song at her funeral, and let me just say that all these cowboys were in the front row, and there was just grown men with big alligator tears coming down out of their eyes. It was pretty powerful.
Yep. And anybody who's ever been touched by Alzheimer's is kind of a tearjerker. It comes with a warning label because it can get a little sad. All right. This song is called Okobojo.
It's a long white apron and a summer breeze, longing for those big shade trees. Along the creek she is passing by, neath the big Dakota sky. Wildflowers in the morning sun, it's a little house, work to be done. Far away in her thoughts she'll go, along a creek called Okobojo. The warm wind making grasses sing, praying rain is what tomorrow will bring. She tends her garden and the clouds roll by, neath the blue Dakota sky. Wildflowers in the morning sun, it's a little house, work to be done. Far away in her thoughts she'll go, along a creek called Okobojo. Putting flowers in a coffee can, warming water in a cast iron pan. There's not another soul in sight. She's hoping he'll be coming home tonight. Oh, he's not coming home. Not tonight, no, not to Okobojo. "60 years came and went, not a one was poorly spent." She's sitting in the pale moonlight, wondering if he's coming home tonight. I know he's not coming home. No, not to Okobojo. Somewhere in a winter night. She saw the brightest, pure, sweet light. She heard the angels singing a song. He took her hand and they danced along, kicking up heels on that old dance floor. Heart to heart, forevermore. Spinning round and around they'll go, along a creek called Okobojo.
Coming up after the break, the Velcro Ultrasound.
You are listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.
The Velcro Ultrasound is a Sioux Falls supergroup consisting of multiple veterans of the White Wall Sessions. On guitar and vocals, Chad McKinney, who performed as Dr. Barkey in Season 1. Russ Stedman, guitar and backing vocals, played with Pale Norse and the Narwhals in Season 5. Jeff Mann, drums, also performing with Pale Norse and the Narwhals in Season 5, as well as Red Leaves in Season 4. Also performing was Rich Hastings on bass.
making me crazy with all your secret handshake jelly. pass the cone. Divulge in your breakfast, instant potato, write in a wish list, starfish megaphone. We can go fish, we can declare war. As you wish, attempt not to keep score. You say it's a game with all of your hair splitting, and they call out your name, and you stand up grinning, 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 grinning.
The Sioux Falls music scene, I mean, you all go back a long way. Spooncat certainly in Wampus. What changes have you seen sort of 10, 15 years ago until now? Have you seen any, and what are they?
Yeah, there's a scene now. I mean, that's a big one. When for pretty much the whole run of Wampus, there was really no scene. I mean, some people were into it and like coming out to shows and stuff, but to me anyway, it didn't seem like there was much going on. And I think like what you guys are doing and Total Drag opening up has really, brought light to the music that is happening in town. And I don't know if it's certain people move to town or what, or if like the younger kids are more into music than, because I think it kind of goes in waves, So the younger kids might be more into music now, and it's amazing right now. It's been really cool to be a part of that.
What about you, Rich? You've been around for a while.
I agree with Chad 100%. All those things have really affected things for the better, and just shows like this show you how many people come through town and are from here and play and are really talented. So it gives everyone a boost. So
yeah, and sort of you mentioned Total Drag and Last Stop CD Shop, and all these. There's a camaraderie there. When we're all kind of on the same team, it seems like. And Total Drag is building that pipeline of those young kids coming in to watch music, then become the players, and then move through. That's really important to a music scene, and it seems to really be happening. I know, Jeff, with Fish New Bunny, your tattoo shop, you've got a lot of bands that play in there. And that is it the availability to play and then the availability for people to see bands? Is that kind of what you're seeing happening? And then that's sort of growing the enthusiasm for all the players?
I think so. I mean, I'd kind of missed performing for years. And when I moved here, and right around 2000, I struggled to find much going on. Honestly, Spooncat was one of the few bands I saw around here that I enjoyed, and I used to go seek out. I got some bad a bad review of Wumpus, and I kind of avoided them, which I now regret. But yeah, just seeing this new explosion over the last 5-6 years is kind of what kind of kicked me in the butt to start playing again and get involved.
That's good. What about you, Russ? Did you kind of fade away when the music wasn't happening and come back in, or were you always there?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think there were quite a few years where I didn't really do anything. And I love Wumpus, I just want to say. Their albums are amazing, and I never got to see them once because when it was happening, I don't know what was going on, if I just wasn't paying attention, or if the promotion was lacking.
Bad
or,
promotion by us.
Yeah, like you guys didn't tell anybody you were playing.
We made
or-
weird videos that didn't make sense to promote it. I don't think that helped.
But,
What's this video about?
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be a show somewhere.
But I think a lot of us that, I've been in Sioux Falls since '94, and I think a lot of us, at the turn of the century, kind of dropped out a bit. So it seemed like there were, for the first 10 years, didn't really seem like much was going on. And it's back like crazy now, so it's really nice.
Yeah, it used to kind of in that time period. I came back here from Omaha. It's like, if you want to see live music, it was that same country cover band at the Sunbird Lounge, and then that was it. And now you're at the point where you have to choose who you want to see because there's so much going on, which is really, really cool.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah,
I remember a night, probably 2 summers ago, that there were 3 shows going on that I wanted to see. And I actually went to all 3 of them.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, because Sioux Falls is so easy to do that. 'Cause it's still easy to live here, even though there's stuff going on. Were you all looking to do a certain sound, or did you just kind of find each other and the sound emitted from the players?
I think the second one, yeah. I don't think we were like thinking about how it would sound. We just played the songs, and this is kind of how they turned out, I guess.
Yeah. You start playing along, and it's kind of happening. Who writes the songs? Does everybody do that, or Chad?
So
mainly?
far, yeah, so far most of them.
Chad's kind of brought the broad stroke ideas, and he's great to work with because he gives everybody just total autonomy, total freedom. You do what you want with this. Here's my idea, and let's see how we all build this together. So.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yep. A lot of these, a good portion of these songs that we're playing, like they said, these guys were playing together before I showed up. And I don't remember what they sounded like then, but I'm pretty sure they didn't sound like what they sound like now.
No, they've changed a bunch.
I think, honestly, when we first started playing together, Chad was so open to anything and never told anybody that they were doing something wrong, that I just kind of started developing this weird, like I was saying to Chad, I'm more of a keyboard player than a guitar player because of some of the tones I use are just pretty out there. But this is a very cool band to be in because it's very casual and open. There's no dictation.
All right. Painted souls dance for you in your dreams. Speakers bleed a broken tongue, little meaning. Invited into this house, docile as a churchy mouse. Look into your hands, see the future. Lines along a piece of meat, the butcher. Invited into this house, docile as a churchy mouse.
The White Wall Sessions is recorded at Last Stop Studios in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and is produced by Spectrum Films Incorporated. Executive producers are Jeff Zuger, Doug Taylor, Greggy Johnson, and Jay Fishback. Head of broadcast is David Palmer. Associate producer is Mike Yeager. The White Wall Sessions Radio is produced and edited by Jeff Zuger. Audio recording and mixing by Kevin Phipps, Chad Conrad, August Ogren, and David Palmer. Scheduling and artist relations, Tom Eisner. Be sure to join us again next week. Same time, same place.
You are listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.